Hello, 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 all. How are you all doing today? It's a happy Tuesday, and Merry Christmas, and Happy Christmas Eve, and all that good stuff. So, today we are going to be doing some collaging, but not just ordinary collaging. We are going to be doing some Christmas collage because I kind of had this on my list to do and I haven't done yet. So I don't know. I may be doing some Christmas stuff up until the end of the year, even though Christmas is tomorrow. I don't know. How are you all doing today? I just wanted to say hello to those of you that are on already. Hello, Gretchen. And hey, Nettie and Vanessa. And also, LL. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. Um, y'all look at my candle. My candle is lit, but the wicks are so low that now it only has the itty bitty flames on there. So any suggestions would definitely be welcome for that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to jump in here with our collages, and YouTube just sent out the notification that we are getting started. Thank you, YouTube. Let me see. We're 3 minutes in. It took them 3 minutes. I'm going to start counting to see how long it takes. Oh, before we get started, I always like to suggest if this is your first time to the channel, then just know that this is being recorded via a live chat. So I'm going to be chatting with my junk journal buddies. So if this is the kind of stuff that you like, then you'll want to hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification button so that you'll be notified when more videos like this one come out. And you can go ahead and give this video a thumbs up now if you can. That would be greatly appreciated and it would be very helpful. Hello, Patricia. How are you doing? Hey. Thanks for coming on with us. Okay, y'all. So I am going to be turning these white sheets of paper, and this is just like a copy paper here. Nothing special, nothing crazy. We're going to be turning this into something like this. And so we're going to be doing some Christmas collaging, like I said. Hello, Lisa. Thanks for joining me. And my set lady diva. My set lady diva. Hello. You finally made it. We're glad that you're here. Thanks for coming on with us. Okay, so this again is just on a white sheet of paper. Y'all can see. Y'all know. I'm a little extra and I did some sewing on there, but you definitely do not have to do sewing on here, but I couldn't help myself. I haven't sewed anything all day and I could not help myself. So let me get a little bit closer so you can kind of see how this collage came out. Now, what I started out with was just some regular paper, and y'all just hold on, we're going to do some. But I started out with just some different types of book pages in here. I put some washi tape on there. I have some cardstock on here. Also used some stamps, which I hardly ever use. And I think the stamps were actually the piece de resistance to this. And of course, I did like some stitching on here also. So what do y'all think about this? It came out, when I was doing it, I kind of felt like I messed it up a little bit, but y'all know, there's no messing up in junk journaling. I was like, this came out a bit grungy, but then I was like, you know what? I like that. I like this paper. I like the grunginess in this. And it not only, it doesn't really feel grungy, it feels vintagey to me. So you all tell me what you think. Do you think it feels grungy? Put a 1 in the comment if it feels grungy to you. If it feels vintagey, put a 2. So 1 for grunge, 2 for vintage. And hello, Caroline. Thanks for joining us all the way from Australia. Yippee! All right, so now let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to put this away to the side, and I'd love to know you all's thoughts. So I took out, like I said, I have like a little, I have a little bin here. Well, not a little bin, but a big bin. It's a shoebox and it's overflowing, and it just has some different types of paper that I'm going to be using and just ripping up and using. So Vanessa says both, and Nettie says vintage G. All right, this is from an aircraft book, and I also have another box here. I had to contain some stuff, y'all. So vintage grunge. Is that a thing, vintage grunge? I like that, vintage grunge. So I think everybody is kind of going, it kind of feels both, doesn't it? It kind of feels both to me. Vintage grunge, I like that. I never heard that before, but I like it. Vintagey grunge. Okay, I need this. Just using something to protect my surfaces a little bit. You're not sure about the difference between vintage and grunge? I guess vintage is kind of more dark, It might be, like more of a dirty look, where vintage just kind of looks more old. I guess you're right. There's not much of a difference. It kind of looks the same. Hey, Jamie. Thank you. We're going to have a wonderful Christmas tomorrow. Can't believe it. Christmas came really quickly. All right, I'm just going to hang this a little bit off the page here. And just rub it out here. I still got a little wrinkle, but I'm okay with the wrinkles. I like wrinklage. Sometimes the wrinkles make me happy. And I always go off like the edge of the page, and then I'll go back and I'll cut that edge off. So let's see. Got my little scraping apparatus here, my Cricut scraper. All right. I think this is from like an old encyclopedia, this piece right here. And I'm just going to randomly put stuff on. I need to put my glasses on so I can make sure everything is at least the right side up. Hey, Rachel. Thanks for joining us today. Y'all supposed to be wrapping your last minute presents. What y'all doing here with me? I'm glad y'all here, but y'all supposed to be wrapping presents. What's up with that? I want to know. All right. Now YouTube is telling me that I'm live. They're really good about that. This is just like some journaling, some book ledger page right here. And I'm just putting this down, no rhyme, no reason. And the ledger paper is kind of green too. But after I get done doing everything I'm doing, you probably won't see it. You won't see the ledger paper. All right, let's see. And I have some of my old paper that's perfect. This music page is perfect for this kind of thing because it's kind of brittle. This is like a really old page. And the only thing that I'm doing, y'all, is I'm just trying not to put the same papers right next to each other. But I don't really have, it's really going down with no rhyme or reason. And I'm making sure that I catch the edges really well, too. Ooh, my neighbors must be partying. I hear the music. They're always partying. I'll never get invited. I don't understand that. Hey, Michelle. Howdy. I'm just grabbing some papers here. I do kind of like the rip look on the paper, so if it has like a straight edge, in most cases, I just go ahead and take those straight edges off. But again, that's not necessary. Like this piece, I ended up taking off most of the paper. You could put like some blank pieces in here too, and that would be okay. Gotta make sure I stay on the cam. This is a brittle piece of paper too. I don't know if it's from an old book or from an old encyclopedia, because y'all have so many loose papers now. So, and if you all are doing books too, I know that y'all have like some extra pages around that you can use for your collaging. Y'all don't hoard them text pages, because you can easily get those. Hey Sandra, howdy. That's my word for today, howdy. Saying howdy to everybody. Alright, this came out of a mechanic's manual. So I'm trying to use some of the darker papers and the lighter papers and papers for manuals and illustrations, and if I have some pictures, I'll use some pictures and all that good stuff. All right, let's see what else we have over here in my little box. This is like a from a book, of course, and I forgot what the name of the book is. I almost think this is like, no, I was getting ready to say Bernstein Bears, but no, I don't think so. So Michelle, you feel like it is more vintagey. Paper is more vintagey. Okay, I'm trying to get a piece that has some somewhat red in it here. I'm going to put that on. Now this paper is a bit thick, I have to say. So I think the collaging is good with thinner pages, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it with the larger pages. Collaging is always, this is kind of a really relaxing activity, because you don't have to really think about it too much. It's a good TV time activity. You can just, one day I just sat down and just busted out a whole bunch. Richard Scary, that's what it, you're right. Hey Discovery, Darcy, and Jennifer, thanks for coming on. Yep, Richard Scary, you got it. Go ahead, Jen. That little glob of glue was bothering me. All right, this is, I think I must have coffee dyed this a long time ago, back in the old ages. So, and you know what you could do too to make this a faster process if you didn't want to take your time, although we don't have nothing to do this evening, right? You could actually use bigger pieces and then put smaller pieces on, and the collage will come out well too. Maybe I'll do that on the next sheet if we get to the next sheet, because y'all know she's moving kind of slow as usual. It's a slow process for me. Anybody else been doing any collaging lately? We've been all into Christmas, haven't we? Forget about collaging. We don't need no stinking collages. See, that's a nice big piece there. And I find just the ordinary school glue works well too, so in my opinion, you don't have to go out and buy any hoity-toity glue. This works just fine. And then you can make like tags with this. You can make pages with this. You can just do a lot of stuff with your collage papers, as we have done in the past and we shall do in the future again. All right, let's see here. Okay, I got some dictionary page here. Let's use the part that has the illustration on it. over here at the top. I'm making sure I get the ends on here too. Make sure I rub it down good. But we don't want to stick into anything up underneath. We'll use some more of this. No need to pull out more paper. Put this up here, maybe. That would work. Y'all don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you can, because I know we talked about it a little bit yesterday. I know if you're on like a different device, it's kind of hard to do that. It's also hard to chat. So I know we have some lurkers in, which we appreciate as well. I'm happy for everybody that comes and joins us, because that's what makes it fun. It's like a party. Today it's a collage party. We're having us a collage party. Ooh, my hands are all, I do have my wet rag today. My hands are getting sticky. It's not messing my nails up or anything though, because y'all know we're not using the Fabri-Tac, because that Fabri-Tac is not it ain't a game with the Fabri-Tac. Okay, I have like a few pieces here, some offcuts from something, so let's use some of this as well. Use something that has a little color on it. Put that there. I guess it would be good to have like something else. I guess I could use this. Have this over on the side instead of, I'll just use the paper since it's gonna get, everything's gonna get glued on it anyway. I just use the paper itself to put everything down. Hey Deborah, thanks for joining. I see a lot of people I don't normally see in the chat. That's exciting. I'm glad you all are here. It's exciting. I think I want to use like this part that has like a, I think that was part of an index or some sort. Let's put it right there. I like the index pieces too, because of the repetitions, the repetitiousness of the lines and the numbers. That makes me happy also. All right, let's see. I'm trying to see if I have some different stuff. Okay, so this, I think this was from a dictionary. I don't know. Let's take off some of this white. I guess you can leave the white on there, but you know, I don't want the white pieces on here. I don't want to cover everything up either. How about we put this on the bottom here. So, are you wrapping presents while you're watching? Are you just relaxing and crafting? Just chilling like a me. I think I'm gonna put that up there. I don't know how the blue pieces are gonna work out. I think for this, like having more neutral pages is probably the way to go, but you know everything is an experiment with me, so we're going to kind of be experimenting. It's all an experiment. Use the rest of this paper over here. Maybe. How about some more music? Let's put some more music. So Discovering says that she's watching The Heart of Christmas and getting dehydrated from crying. Oh my goodness. I watched It's a Wonderful Life a little while ago. I was like, I'm gonna watch me some Christmas movies, and I hadn't watched It's a Wonderful Life yet, and that's my favoriteest movie. And y'all, every time at the end when, if you haven't seen it, it's a spoiler, but every time at the end when everybody brings, George money, that always makes me cry. I love that part. That's my favorite part in the whole movie, when the town comes through. So if you haven't seen that, that's your spoiler alert, but I had to say it because I love that part so much. I love it, love it, love it. So Nettie says she is organizing some craft stuff. Like, I felt like organizing some craft stuff, but I didn't feel like organizing craft stuff. I just sat here and, well, actually I was working on some other stuff. I was working on some new digital kits, but I was doing it kind of in a lazy man kind of way while I was watching It's a Wonderful Life. Y'all, this page is almost done. I got like this little tidbit down here, and I have this little tidbit here. I'll put that on there. And I think I have all the spaces covered. Yay! So I'm going to do a second page as well. Put this on here. Alright, so I'm just going to let this dry a little bit before I cut things down. Alright, so let's get another page. Just a blank old regular paper, y'all. Doesn't make any difference. You don't need anything crazy. I never seen that movie, The Heart of Christmas. I don't think I have. There's so many Christmas movies out these days. Oh, Veronica says she's watching The Grinch. Y'all, The Grinch. I'm kind of tired of The Grinch. I am kind of tired of Mr. Grinch. You're a mean one. Mr. Grinch. I like it, though. The one that Jim Carrey was in was good. But we've been watching that all year long. Because Boss Baby, she knows, even though she's 2 years old, she knows how to turn the channels by herself. So when she's on Netflix, if it's something that she likes, and The Grinch is one of them, that's what we watch. So, she's not tired of it, but dang on it, everybody else is. All right, let's put this up here in the corner. Maybe I'll use this side instead. No, I'll use that one. I like having some illustrations on here too. It adds interest. We like that. Hey, Brenda. Hey, 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 hey. We're happy you're here, Brenda. Brenda. Y'all know I haven't watched my own videos in a while. Usually when I get done, I'll like rewatch my videos. I was watching my video from last night, and I was cracking up because, y'all, when I watch my videos, it's like I'm watching somebody else. And it's just pure entertainment for me. I was in here laughing, and my brother says, why do you do that? Why do you watch your own videos? I was like, because it's like watching somebody else. I like it. leave me alone and go away. This is my spot over here. My spot, mister. I'm just haphazardly putting things down. So Brenda says she's just got done with some rag quilts for her baby grandson. I got them all wrapped up. That's cool. Maybe next year I might make some stuff for people. But I found that I didn't want to make any books for my people because they're not into that kind of stuff. They're not into books like we are. So, I don't know. I don't make anything else. So I can't make them anything. Coloring while sitting with feral cat and getting ready to make a video. What kind of video are you making, Patricia? I ain't doing nothing else tonight. Forget about videos. This is the only video I'm going to be doing for tonight. I was so sleepy last night. After I got off, y'all, I wanted to go to bed, but I know if I go to bed too early, I'll be up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So, she didn't to go to bed then. I made myself stay up till 10, and at 10 o'clock, it was lights out for a sister. Oh, I like that side. I went straight to bed. No devices, no nothing. I made it happen. Get in the bed and make it happen. Start snoring. Oh, you doing a Christmas book? You can tear it up, Brenda. Brenda says she bought an old book and she can't bear to tear it up. Girl, don't be a hoarder like me. Tear that book up. You can do it. You can do it. Hey, Janet. How's it going today? I need to be working a little bit faster than I'm working. That's because I'm running my mouth. Y'all know how I roll. It's a Liz run your mouth day. It's a Liz run your mouth and have fun day. Oh, Janet is doing some last minute baking. I knew somebody was going to be doing some baking. I need to be sending me some cookies because I'm not... Well, I do have some stuff to cook, but it's like easy stuff. So I'll be cooking my stuff in the morning. Like really easy to whip up. So I'll probably do that after I get off my live stream because y'all know I'll be up bright and early. Y'all know what I also wanted to use, which I didn't use on the other one, but that's okay, is maybe some Christmas papers. So some Christmas craft paper. Of course, the thinner the paper, the better. So if you have some thin craft paper is best. I have pulled like a few things out here. This is like an orangey Christmas. I don't know. I used some of this on the first page. Let's use some of this green. And let's see. Got my phone is always blowing up. It's like at certain times. I have all kinds of notifications going. All kinds of crazy notifications. They don't bother me. I am in Orlando, Florida. Miss Patricia. Yeah, is anybody else buffering? Nope. It must be you, Jamie. I'm looking at my stream. It looks pretty good. So I think it's just you. Let's put this down here. Anybody else buffering or having any issues? Any viewing issues? Inquiring minds want to know. Brenda's having some issues. Oh, I'm sorry. Jamie's having issues, not Brenda. Hey, Carla. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to sing to everybody that come on. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I sound funny listening to myself singing. That's why I was cracking up yesterday. Okay, I got this paper too. Let's put some of this paper on. See how this works out. It's fairly thin. It's not too thick. I'm still taking too long. I don't feel like I made that much progress from the last time I said that. I don't feel like I made any progress. Put some more of this on here. Y'all, I have a lot of interesting papers and stuff. I haven't been using. I mean, I have like a lot. So I'm thinking about putting together some paper packs. But I have to find out what the interest is for the paper packs. Who's interested in paper packs? Y'all let me know. If paper packs is something you would like to see, because I have some very interesting pages. But I don't know. Let's put some more of this on here. This was a big old piece of music sheet. I'll put this down here at the bottom. Brenda, you said you'd be interested. Oh, you can't tear apart the books. You can do it, Carla. You do it. If you can't tear them apart, I can tear them apart for you. Merry Christmas to you as well, Veronica. Oh, I'm glad you're good now, Jamie. Because we don't want to lose you. We want you to be here with us and have fun. Because, you know, we're having a party in the Liz for Day studio here. A Christmas Eve party. We want all our friends to be here. Y'all, I use a lot of glue too. Because I've heard people say they don't like using the school glue, but I don't think they use enough. So I use a lot. Ooh, Carla, you got hundreds of books, girl. You better start tearing them books up. Tear them books up. Nettie, you said you have some things that you don't want to tear up. So you scan it. Yeah, you can scan it. Well, just think about it. Those older books, nobody wants them, unfortunately. So you're going to be recycling them. So when you tear them up, you just want to make sure that you have the intention on reusing them some kind of way. You're giving the books a new life. That's how I think about it. I'm giving the books a new life. Otherwise, sometimes those books would just sit. Nobody's going to read them. And sometimes, some of the books sometimes get kind of smelly too. So then people really don't want them. But you can kind of salvage those as long as the pages aren't too smelly. Of course, you don't want smelly pages, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean? All right, let's put this down here. Gotta make sure I'm still on camera. We got a few more white spots to cover up on here. Let's see. Ooh, like a cog. Let's put that there. Y'all, a lot of times when I'm putting the pages down, I'm like, I want to put some vintage photo around the edges. And you could do that, but that takes a lot of time. So I'm not going to do that. Yeah, that's a big fear, isn't it? What you talking about, Michelle? Wrapping paper. Oh, to put on here? That's a good idea to use wrapping paper. I don't really have any, I might have some Christmas wrapping paper, but I don't have a lot. But I didn't take out everything that I had. I wanted to. Yeah, I wanted to take out everything I had to put them in this book. But I said, no. Let's not do that. All right, here's an offcut. I'm going to put this all the way down to cover up that edge. It's going to be perfect. I had this book page since the beginning of time. This is one of the first books that I ripped up. It's actually like a shipbuilder's book. And for a long time, I really didn't appreciate it. I was like, I shouldn't have bought that book. But it makes really good collage pages. Because it has like some seriously wonderful illustrations. Oh, y'all, that took that wrinkle right out. I had a wrinkle in there. It was a wrinkle in time. All right, we got a few more little pieces. Let's see what I want to do. I can put this little piece over here on this side. Oh, you got a ton of leftover wrapping paper. Oh, that's a good idea. See, and then after everybody does their gifts and stuff, I guess you could only save so much Christmas paper though from after people do their gifts. You'll just end up with a big garbage pile of gifts, gift wrap. Use gift wrap, but that's upside down. Oh, definitely that will work. Where we at on time? Ooh, I got to get a move on. Okay, I got these few little spots down here. Let's take this page here and put it down here. Let's use this dictionary. Y'all see how easy it is for me to tear that dictionary page? It's pretty easy. I know I'm making a lot of noise. I can't hear it, but I know you all can. Alright, and then I just need one more piece. Let's use a piece of this Christmas paper. And then we are ready to go on to our next step. I wanted to do at least 2 pages, but I still might not be able to do 2 because, you know, time is not on our side. All right, so let's set this over here for a few moments so I can dry just a tidbit. Smooth that out the way. Put all these pages over here. Might need that again. Okay. Okay, and then this is trash. Let's get that out the way. What is that? Oh, that's for my candle. Okay. All right. Set that over to the side. Get my scissors. And I'm going to cut these edges off. Thrift stores are the bomb, aren't they? Ooh, 80 cents. That's amazing. Y'all, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up in case you didn't hear. We're trying to get this video to 1,000 likes. So tell your friends. Watch. Thanks, Brenda. Thank you so much. I love all the collages I see. They inspire me because people use so many different things. I'm like, that's so cool. I want to use that. But then when you get started, it's like you forget to use some of the things that you have because you have so much. So much. Keep seeing little bits over here. All right, let's just push that over to the side. See, so it looks so different. Look at that collage. That's pretty, isn't it? All right, let's cut this one. Let's see if we have a lot of sticky stuff. No. So let's cut this one down. Yeah, I'm concentrating. I'm trying not to cut the paper itself. But if you do cut the paper, it's like, so what? So what? Nobody cares. There's no mistakes. There's no mistakes in junk journaling and making ephemera and collaging and all that good stuff. That's one thing I like about junk journaling is that you don't have to take yourself too seriously. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. All right, and that's what that one looks like. See, it's nice and neat now. Okay, so now the next thing I think I would like to do is to use some washi tape on these. So I have my bag of washi, and I tried to keep all my Christmas washi together, but for some reason, some of my washi is not in here. I don't know where it's at, but whatever. Let's pour this out. And if you don't have Christmas washi, you can just find like some green or some red washi that you have. And you can use some of that. So I'm just going to pick up one and start going on it. Just putting a little washi on. I've been doing really good using my Christmas washi. Y'all have had some of this washi for years and I never used it. But y'all know once I started doing my Christmas journal, it was on and popping. It was on and popping. Alright, this is kind of cute. I'm going to bring y'all down a tidbit so you can be a smidge closer. If I bring you too close, let me see. I might be going off the cam. Hey, Sheila. Let me see if I can do this without my glasses because I can't see the chat well with my glasses on. I want to see the chat. or you have hundreds of things you want to print, well, you better pick and choose. You're going to be using some ink. You don't want that. You know what would this would be good in collages too, like recipes. That would be kind of cool. Let's use some of this one. It's kind of Christmassy. And I'm just ripping it. I don't care about anything else. Hello, Sheila. Let's turn this way. And let's put another one on here. I'll put this one over here. And I might put a few more pieces on this one, and that'll be enough of this. So I'm going to pick a darker one. So we got a dark one. This is kind of cute. So this is how you make your ordinary stuff look Christmassy. You just have your regular stuff, and then you just add a little Christmas stuff, and that zhuzhes it up to Christmas. Yes, you can scan it. Actually, I scanned the sheet that I did. So for those of you that are just coming on, so this is the one I did earlier, because I always try to do like a little bit of a prototype. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And I scanned it, and that's what it looks like. I actually made it look better. Isn't that pretty? It looks almost like this one, doesn't it? That's because I got a good printer, y'all. So I did scan it already, so I can reuse it over and over again. It gives me pleasure. Hey, Sue. I don't know if I said hello or not. Yeah, the recipe pages, that would be awesome. I haven't tried those, but y'all, when I was looking at this down here where it has like some numbers and stuff, that's when I thought about it. I was like, I like that. So I think a recipe cards would be perfect for this. All right, let's see. Where do I want to put this piece? I was trying to see what the other piece was. It got lost in my head. Speaking of Lost in Space is on. And now I don't want to watch it because I'm like, oh no. If I watch it, I'm gonna just binge it through. I don't want to binge it through. I don't know if I can stop myself. That's the one. It's the good thing and the bad thing about Netflix. Man, you can binge those shows because they put them all out, but then you gotta wait. And Lost in Space took a long time to come out again, like a year and a half. Don't expect stuff to come on in a year. I'm still waiting for the Orville. Now Orville is supposed to be moving to Hulu from Fox, so we might have to wait for the Orville. I don't know if we have any Orville fans out there. If you're a Star Trek fan, you're probably an Orville fan as well. Okay, let's put some of this green on here. Just going for it. Y'all might be on for longer than an hour, I could tell. If I do 2 pages, it's going to take me a while. Y'all going to stay on with me if I stay longer than an hour? Hey, I wanted to ask the question. I asked, Patreon fan this morning, like, how long is too long of videos for you all to watch? Be honest. Do y'all dig the long videos, or you rather have shorter videos? I'm usually on for like an hour, but everybody don't want to stay on that long. For sure. Okay, so that's all I'm going to put on that one. So let's do this one. Let's put some washi tape on this one. We'll use some different washi. Uh-oh, this one's kind of ripped up, kind of funny. Let's see if I can. So Brenda says she likes the long videos. Janet, you said yes, but is that yes, you like the long videos? Or you like the short videos? You haven't seen? I got a German book. As a matter of fact, one of these have a German page on it. It has German writing on it. It might be this one. Yep, right here. It has some German writing on it. I think that's German. I'm almost out of that book because I love that writing. The washi tape is beautiful, isn't it? We put a little bit more of this on, like the snowman. Y'all, I've had this washi tape for so long. And I've been using it like crazy in my book, but I still have a lot of washi tape. As you can see, this is just my Christmas washi. So Janice says she likes the long videos, and Sheila says she likes the longer videos. I like longer videos too. It depends. It does depend on what I'm looking at the videos. But videos like this, I think I like them long. When I'm doing stuff, then I'll turn it on and do whatever I'm doing. Might not need a lot of washi tape on this one. It has a lot of interest going already. Oh, look at this. It's like polar bears. But he's kind of like not the color that we're going for. Well, I don't know if there is a color that we're going for. I'm going to put this on though. This says cheers. So I have used this. I think I used this in my planner once. Let's put you like, I'll put you right here. Put a little black on there. I think it'll be okay. I think we're going to see. It says too close. You need me to go out a little bit so you can see. Is that better? Is that better, Michelle? If that's what you were talking about. I don't want to overlap that like that. Let's put... Okay. So Jessica says she likes my long ones. Thank you. And Patricia says she likes the long ones. And yes, she's staying if I'm staying. All right. So I think that's all of the washi I'm going to put on these. So let's put the washi back in the bag. Or else I'm just going to have a bunch of stuff on the desk because that happened to me earlier. I had like a ton of stuff on my desk. And you know how you end up with a little island to work on. I was like, uh-oh, I went a little bit too far. We went too far. I don't want an island. I don't like working on the islands. It makes the stress level go up. It's not supposed to be stressful. It's supposed to be a relaxing activity. Okay, so now the next thing I think I would like to do, let's see. Let's do some stamping, which I don't use my stamps enough, but okay. So I got these stamps at my, and y'all saw this in my last haul. And yeah, I think you're talking about the cheers is good for the holidays. And so I'm going to take my number 25 here, if I can get out of there. Number 25. And all of them are all mixed up. See what y'all did? Y'all distracted me. That's okay. I forgive you. Forgive y'all for distracting me. It's okay if they're mixed up. That's not a big deal. And this in my box here. You know what else I could have did? I could have just sprayed some glimmer mist on these too. After I got done, you could do that, and that will kind of, it might be too much though. I can go overboard really easily. Alright, so I'm going to take some of my red distress ink, and I'm going to use my number 25 here. It already has a little red on it because I used it earlier. And it's a small 25. And y'all know what? Wait, I'm gonna go get some of my bigger stamps. Hold on. Oh. Okay, since I already knew where they were, I was able to go get those. And let's see. Let me see if this black ink is still alive. Because y'all know my ink be doing some extra. Let's see. Yep, I think it's alive. Since we have some black on here. 25. I'm just using the 25 only. Since this is for Christmas. Alright, and so Jessica asked, do I keep my washi in a plastic bag to kind of keep it fresh? And the answer is no. I just have it in a bag because I put that in there because those were my Christmas washies and I just wanted to keep them together. I actually keep them in a box. So I have like some boxes that I got from Hobby Lobby, and those are the ones that I use. So let's see. I'm going to put the 25 here. The only thing with these block stamps you can't see, and then sometimes you get like the box around there if you don't stamp it good, but I don't care about that. I'm going to do these separate this time. Let's do it here. So I can kind of get them closer. Like that better. Alright, that's enough 25s on there. We don't need that much. We don't need no stinking 25s all over the place. I got a little happy there. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I have various Christmas stamps. So I got some stamps here. I got these in this little, like a project case, but y'all, I just store my stamps the best way I can. I don't have like a certain storage that I use. So let's pull these out. I wanted to use this one. I never used some of these stamps. I don't even remember getting them. I'll pull these out. Let's pull all these out that have the red on them. Let's do a few stamps. You can see some of them haven't even been used. I want to use. So you can have some fun with your stamps, y'all. Let's use green. This is a nice juicy pad. I used it earlier. We're almost out of hour. But I'm going to finish these two. Just going to hold it for a moment. And we have an elk or a deer or a reindeer or whatever you want to call it. I guess it's supposed to be a reindeer since it's for Christmas. So Veronica says, how do you use transparent tape? And first I got to ask you why you asked me that, because I didn't use any transparent tape. So I don't know, maybe I should say in reference to what? Transparent tape. Oh, maybe you meant transparent stamps. Let's do one more. Yeah, and I like putting a lot of stuff on here because when I do use this paper, what's going to happen is it's going to get cut up, and then you want to have a lot of elements on here, so when it gets cut up, everything gets a lot of good stuff on it, if that makes sense. Ooh, that one came out really good. I like this stamp. For real. Give me a scrap piece of paper. Ugh. Oops, I stamped my finger. All right, and I like this Christmas tree as well. Oh, I need the green back. I bet this will look good in red. I have a nice juicy red stamp I could use. Let's put you here. Yeah, I'm trying to read at the same time I'm doing this. Transparent stamps. Okay. Did I say tape or did you say tape? I don't know. I might have get mixed up. I'm sorry if I did. Okay, and then I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna go off the paper here. And kind of go off the paper over here too. All right, that's lovely. Let's get some of that ink off there. I don't care if I get ink on the back of this. Nobody cares about the back of this. All right, so let's close this up. And okay, let's do like these snowflakes. Okay, I'm gonna do, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I don't even remember when I bought these or if I got these from a thrift store. What? Oops, I don't remember. Ooh, I like that. That came out good, right? Has that repetition that I love. Y'all know I love me some repetition. Go off the paper. I like going off the paper. I like that technique a lot. It looks very unintentional and not intentional. Oh, Sheila says she uses dollar store frames for her acrylic stamps. That's a good idea. But actually the blocks are not too expensive. I had some blocks in the shop, but I think I only have a few left. Okay. I think that's probably enough on this one. What do y'all think? That's enough of that. And then the next thing that we're going to do, what I did next is going to shock and awe you. Oh, let's get the rest of this red off. I like these stamps. These are some fun stamps. I'm going to put one more stamp on here. I'm going to use this one. I think. And I'm going to do it in red. Believe. Yeah, I'm quiet because I'm reading, so it's not that I'm ignoring you all or anything. I'm just saying she's reading. This doesn't have a lot up here, so let's put Believe going off of here. So I'm kind of eyeballing and I'm trying to see like what might be, could use a little something something, what area. So like if I cut this, I'm going to put this off the paper as well. All right, that looks good. And like I said, it seems like a lot on here until you cut this bad boy up, then it's not a lot anymore. And I do want to make some tags and stuff with it. Some very nice collage tags. See, so we took some ordinary paper and we just made it Christmassy. That's pretty cool. All right, so now, believe. This is by no means a great way to clean your stamps, but you know, I'm a lazy stamp cleaner, so that's how I do it. Okay, so now I'm going to take my distressed ink, and I'm just going to do something. I know y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but I'm just gonna. This is where the grunge came in. This is how we got a little grungy. And I'm just lightly going over it with the green, so it's kind of catching wherever it may. I'm not trying to get like full coverage or anything like that. My paper is coming up right there, but that's okay because it's on the end. Y'all know what's gonna happen with that. All right, and then what I'm gonna do before I put anything else on here is I'm gonna get my heat gun out. Even though that's distress ink, all the inks dry really fast, I'm gonna just give this, I'm gonna hit it with the heat gun. So I wanna make sure. And you know what, I might not put any red on this one. I don't know. I just wanna make sure everything's kind of set before I go on to the next one. Because you know what color red and green makes, right? It makes brown. And we don't want it to be that that grungy. So I got my red out and I'm just gonna kind of hit it in some spots. Nothing crazy. And that's about it. And that kind of takes some of the white spots down as well when you do this. All right, I'm gonna hit it again. And that's, oh, well, before I do that, let me do my edges also. And I'm just gonna go around the edges with this red. Try not to take anything up. Because I like my frame. I think this one will even look good with black. Like if I did black around the edges, which I don't have any like black distress ink, y'all. I only have a few colors. And I've been using the mess out of this red and green, so I'm gonna have to get some more. So that's what this one is looking like. And yes, it looks like I overdid it, but I don't think so. I don't think it's overdone at all. So let's do our other page. So our other page right now has a very clean look. We're not going for that today. Today is not the clean look day. All right, let's put this to the side for the moment. And let me find my other one. My other one. All right, so that's kind of nice and clean at the moment. Let's use some stamps. Let's go for broke with the stamps. And I'm just using, you know what you could use. I don't have any, but gold would look good on here. I have like some silver. I wonder would the silver look good on here. Let's try it. Let me see if my silver is still good. Oh. I don't know. Over time, that one might be good. I do have like some gray, but it's not the same as silver. That's as good as it gets. So let's see. I can tell this pad is probably a bad pad. Look how it's indented. But we're going to see how it's going to work out. My thing just goes right into the pad. It's ink on there, but it's like a crazy ink pad. It's very sticky. And dun, 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 dun. I'm trying to stay on the camera, but again, I done made an island. So let's see. Thanks, Jan. You think the grunge brings it to life, Susan? Sue? Oh, I can see that, but you all might not be able to. You see it? The silver. But you know what? After I scan it, I might be able to see it better. I'm going to put it here. Let's put some more ink on here. I have to look at it because this is a wacky pad. Y'all look at that. Y'all see all those? It's like hills and valleys. I used this pad and it just kind of sunk in. And this is Studio G. But not all of my Studio Gs have done that. But I think I have 2 pads that have done that. Ooh. Y'all see that's still wet. It's very sticky. So it's a lot of ink coming off of that pad still. So I'll definitely keep it. Alright. Y'all can see that just barely. Alright. Let's go ahead and put that away. And see if we can get some of this off. It's still on there pretty good, so before I reuse this I might have to clean that one because I don't know what's going on with that ink. It's crazy. Let's make sure these are dry because I stuck my hand in this one and I got some silver on my hands. I love my heat gun. This is one of my favoriteest tools because it gets me on my way. So I have to wait. I don't have to wait forever. Ever. Okay, so where are my 25s? They still have black ink on them. But I'm going to put some red ink on these, I think. Try to get most of the black off. I know I'm going to do some cross-contamination this time. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I shouldn't be cross-contaminated. I know I'm going to cross-contaminate. These need to be cleaned. I think I'll just keep them black because I don't want to mess up the red. Although, I think that would look good. Put a 2 there. Let's do a 2 there and a 2 down here and maybe a 2 there. Let's do a 5. And even if it's a little crooked, I'm okay with that. I even like the little square part of that. Overall, I like this number of stamps. This is an Amy Tangerine stamp. All right. And I want to use, let's use this little skinny Christmas tree here. Y'all, I keep hitting the mic, but I can't help it. I'm not doing it on purpose. I promise. It's an accident. It's just so close to everything. I have to resist the urge to like move the stamp if I think I put it in the wrong place. Because, you know, after you put it down, especially with this green ink, it's a wrap. It's like, I'm down. Don't move me. Do you all use stamps on your collages? Inquiring minds want to know. I love this Christmas tree. I don't know if I love the ink because the ink is it's blurring things. But since it's a tree, maybe it's supposed to look like that. I feel like it's not supposed to look too blurry, but I still like the way it's coming out. Go off the paper on that one. All right, so let's get some of that off. That greenness off there. And okay, so I'm going to use, because I like, oh, you know what? I love this reindeer. He's kind of cool. I want to do him in a brown. Ranger cocoa. I think I'm gonna have some cocoa after I get done. I'm probably gonna be doing some more collage papers too. I like doing the collage. It makes me happy. Yeah, I think the brown was an excellent choice. Ooh, Mr. Reindeer, you bring me so much happiness. Mr. Reindeer. I'm trying to think of what movie. I think I have time to watch one more movie before I go to bed tonight. So I'm not sure what Christmas movie I'm gonna watch. Cause I already watched my favorite. That's like the piece de resistance is It's a Wonderful Life, y'all. I saw something in It's a Wonderful Life today that I had never noticed before. And I have seen that movie a gazillion times because I own it. My kids bought it for me for Christmas because they knew that was a movie that I really enjoyed. And that's how you know when somebody loves you, when they buy stuff for you that they know that you're going to enjoy. They take your needs into consideration. All right. I think that's enough elkishness. That kind of adds like a, I guess kind of a masculine feel, I think, whenever you put the reindeers on. Because it just looks like a deer. Alright, Miss Deer, we're gonna wipe you off a little bit. Alright, so next, we're gonna go back to the red. And I got to fix this moat thing I got going here. Yeah, it's nice to have it's almost nice to have more than you need when it comes to the stamps, because it's like you never know when you're going to use it, and then you don't want to have to use like the same ones over and over again. You want to have a little bit of a collection. I'm just saying. I'm not promoting going out spending. I'm just saying. I've been able to find tons of stamps now at the thrift stores lately. And you know what? January and I think December too is going to be a good time to go out thrifting, because people are going to be getting rid of stuff. They're going to be like, I got to clean this place up. Or their husband's going to be saying, you got to clean this place up. And so, you know, places like Goodwill especially, they're going to be picking up some stuff. This is kind of a two-hander. You tried to get on my paper, didn't you? I saw you. I like this. Okay, and let's get some of the juiciness off, because this is a juicy pad. So I'm definitely, some of these stamps I'm going to have to do some rubbing and some for real cleaning. use some more red and, oh, this has black on it, doesn't it? I'm going to put it in the red anyway. Oh, no, it has green. Should I use green? Or should I use red? I'm going to use red. See how the red believe looks. Might be brown because I think it has some green on it, but you know, you only live once. Oh my goodness, they're doing the Valentine's Day. Yeah, they're getting ready for it. After Christmas, it's on and popping for Valentine's Day. I think we have a lot of stuff on this one. We have a lot to work with on this one, which is fantastic. Because that's what we want. Ooh, I like the way Believe is coming out. Put some of this over here. Yeah, I know my little collage keeps going out of the camera, but you know, she's trying, y'all. Okay, and I'm gonna do one more, and then I think that's gonna be it for. Turn this way and see if this is gonna show over here. All right. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to hit it with the heat again. Y'all know what I could do too is I could just highlight some things with my my gold paint pens, or even a uniball pen as well. Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about picking up Easter egg dye. I don't know if I'm going to do it though. Y'all have so much stuff. I need to just use what I got. This is pretty. I kind of like this without putting the grunge on it. All the nice layers of stuff. Where's my black ink? I think it's my little 25. I think I want to put some more 25s on here because I'm kind of extra. She's being extra today. Some different shape 25, size 25s. And not huge size 25s. Alright, that's enough. I don't know if you could go too far with doing something like this. I'm just not sure. Alright. Put y'all over here on this side. Alright. Just make sure those are nice and dry. Okay. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to do with this is, even though I kind of like this, it already has like a lot of stuff on it. It's very pretty. I think I'm still going to grunge it up. I'm going to do all these in a grungy kind of way. So, because I could always make another one, right? And the nice thing is they're like all nice and unique. Each sheet is unique. So you can use these for book pages, tags, journaling cards, or whatever. You have your own pages that you make. Your own designer cardstock, because you can print this out on cardstock too. You have your own designer cardstock. See, we grunge it up. I didn't grunge it up too bad. It looks a little dark to me, but I'm okay with that. And this time, I'm going to take the green around the edge. Instead of the red. Because I always use the red. I'm shaking things up by using the green. Shaking it up. Y'all make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up for grungy green. Grungy green paper. Alright. So now again. Y'all know I'm not finished yet, so don't go nowhere. We're not finished. This is like a for real, like you don't have to pay too much attention to what you're doing. So it's a good TV time activity. This is a good activity to do with the kids too. Just give them some pieces and they can sit down with you and just go to town. All right, so now, I know y'all didn't think this was gonna happen, but yep, the whippersnapper is coming out. And I'm gonna go around the edges, and I have red in here this time, so I'm just gonna leave the red in. I think I have enough red, maybe. I'm gonna go around the edges, and I'm gonna use a number 56 on my brother SQ9185. All right, and as long as I don't run out of thread. Wait, can we go faster? Because we ain't got all day. And I'll show you what it looks like once it's done. That's why I said earlier, if things start coming up on the edges, it doesn't matter because I knew I was going to sew the edges down. I knew that. And of course the stitch that I use takes a little bit longer, even though I'm going fast. But y'all don't have nothing else to do, right? We're just gonna play together. These wonderfully collaged pages. Probably definitely gonna need to clean my needle because it's going through like washi tape, and you know, I glued everything down, but I found that the glue at this point is pretty dry, so it doesn't really mess up my needle. I haven't really had that problem, knock on wood. Alright, so let's do the other one and then I'll show you what they look like. We'll look at both of them. Let's do this next one. Y'all, these will be like, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but these will even look like be good patterns like on clothes. Like if you did textiles and whatnot. Oh man, this would make some great ugly Christmas pants. Do it like in a patchwork style. That would be cool. We almost got kicked off. I don't think it didn't stay off long enough to kick me off the internet, I don't think. Let's sing, everybody. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, what is we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride in a sleigh soft tonight. Oh, jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. Y'all remember that song? I don't remember the whole song, but you know, kids are crazy. They be making up some stuff. All right, so now let's move the whippersnapper out the way. Oh. What do I use to clean my needle? A wet rag. I haven't had anything that's so sticky that I have to really like clean my needle, but if I had to clean that adhesive off, I would use like Goo Gone. But y'all, that stuff is like, it has to be toxic because it smells terrible. Okay, so let's see what these look like. All right, so this is what we're looking at. So that's one of them, and that's kind of cool. And let me see if I can bring it down just a tid. It's kind of close, but I want you all to be able to see the stitching. See the stitching on there? And a nice grunginess. And this is going to scan it very, very well. And all the numbers that are on here. Oh, that's cool, huh? I like that. And the illustrations show from behind, which is nice. Look at those illustrations. Now look at the reindeer. The reindeer is so cool. I love this and my washi tape. Okay, and here is the other one. So here's the other one. You can see I used the same stitch because I'm kind of in love with that stitch. You can really see what it looks like on the back. Look at that. That is some perte stitching. I see you can see like the stuff in the background. That's the good thing about collages. And that's why you want to put like a lot of elements on there because like I said, like once I start cutting this up into pieces, then you want it to be concentrated with a lot of stuff on there. Look at that. And this one, I don't know if y'all can see right there is the Christmas tree. I just did 2 Christmas trees because I couldn't see them. We need to be able to see. There's a Christmas tree right there. That's kind of cool. And see, I went off the side of the paper there. I like that effect. Did some little 25s and some large 25s. And then so overall, let's go back out. And that's what it looks like. The whole sheet of paper. That's absolutely beautiful. That's the effect I wanted to get. So that one I did today, and this one I did today, and this one we do. Sorry. This one we did today. And again, yeah, these scan really well, and I'm going to scan these. I'm going to do some more and scan them. And see, this is the scan copy. It looks just like the regular copy, doesn't it? Except for I had to go around the edges with the red again, but other than that. All right, you all. So we've been on for a very, very long time doing our little grungy Christmas collages, and I'll probably be doing some more, even though Christmas might pass. So y'all just get ready for it. I'll probably still be doing some Christmas stuff because I'm going to be making some Christmas journals throughout the year. I've said it out loud, so now I have to go through with it and start doing more Christmas stuff. Y'all like my nails too. I like my two-tone nails. I might have to do that in the future. All right, everybody, make sure you give this video a thumbs up on your way out. If you haven't subscribed, I know you want to go ahead and subscribe. You can head over to pleasantcreations.com and pick up your journaling and journal supply stuff. And you can come over to Facebook with us and join the conversations over there and show us your junk journal stuff. And that's at Junk Journal Buddies, and the links are in the description below. And also remember, I am doing live streams over on Patreon as well, and the link is down below, and that's at patreon.com/Liz for a day, cause she wanted to sing that song. All right, everybody, thanks for coming on. Y'all have a wonderful Christmas morning. Love, peace, and hair grease from your sweet lotus blossom, Lizzie. Have a fantabulous day and enjoy Christmas. Merry Christmas. Bye, everybody.